remember Mad Crabber? Not Mad Crabber. Mad Andrew.
Yes, I do remember Mad Andrew.
How about what are your name?
Remember the name? Can't remember the songs right now.
Potential Kid.
Yeah. Potential Kid at what time?
What's that song? Tell me a song that Potential Kid did.
Yeah, yeah,
That's that time slang, that time that time thing.
But I'm say,
She's just a bubble like a chicken gravy.
I want to them you know.
Last. Well, we haven't heard of it. No,
It's the last in town like Protege concert.
Alright, Juvon. Alright. Welcome to the Sunday Monday podcast where we bring forward topics, issues, and have conversation about yesterday's happenings. You know, in a nutshell, what we do is just bring these things to the table for your consumption. You know, my name is Jehm.
I'm Juvon.
And this is our very first episode of the Sunday Monday podcast. So we just clap it up for the very first episode. Very first episode. Kind of proud of ourselves.
You know, so me go clap you too. One take. That was good. You practice.
I did. I was. I know so what I did today. So my practice. You know what I mean?
Look at that.
Thank you very much. But for those who don't know what Sunday Monday is, right? You're probably not Jamaica, I would say, or you probably grew up in Jamaica and just never heard the term Sunday Monday. You know what I mean? Juvon, you
no, me I wonder if it's like a Caribbean thing, or if we alone say Sunday Monday. Interesting. I might have to go call some friends and ask them.
Huh.
You know what I mean? But
I don't know. Some a part of me just feel like it's a Jamaican thing.
It does. I'm not gonna say no, but you know what I mean? Like, we don't know.
Yeah. I grew up
some of them things you never know, you know. Yeah.
That's true. We grew up in Jamaica, so we're not really aware of what Trinidad may be doing, Barbados may be doing. I mean, if you guys are watching from Trinidad or Barbados, just tell us, if it is that it's a Sunday Monday want to use as
the term for leftovers.
Yes.
Yeah, because Americans, if we have any Americans here watching now, would call the reheating of food or the putting away of food as leftovers if you're gonna heat it up and eat it again, or if you're gonna eat it a second time. It's leftovers. It's what is left over from what is had. But typically, our leftovers are one day a week. You might have leftovers and are from Sunday dinner because they usually cook a lot of food on Sunday. Yeah. And we have some more that's left over, and they will consume it per Monday. So, that's where the term Sunday Monday come from.
Yeah, but like sometimes we go to Tuesday or to Thursday too.
Sometime.
Eat food I cook on Sunday, go straight back to Thursday. All tired. You're like. And you want to go home to this.
And it's bad. See how my mother call me. Hold on. Can I answer? She goes to probably say something embarrassing. No, me not going to answer right now. Me have to go wait. God, I'll call you right back.
Yeah, guys. So essentially, that's what Sunday Monday is. We were talking earlier about whether there are people in Jamaica that don't use the term Sunday Monday, right?
Yeah. Well, I can only imagine that those people are probably from Upper St. Andrew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'd assume. If and I'm sure them wouldn't know, you know what I mean? But now I'm going to discredit them, you know what I mean? Because we sometimes try to make it hard upon them as, you know what I mean, the upper echelon. Yeah. Like they don't use these terms, or they don't say these things, are they? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see them using Sunday Monday. I see them using leftovers, right? Which is pretty fine. But we're here and we're telling you guys like what is Sunday Monday.
If by chance we have any upper echelon people, upper St. Andrew people, in the, you know what I mean, and can also make we know whether or not gonna use
Sunday Monday.
Can you even understand how I'm talking right now?
Of course, bro.
You understand the joke? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're clear for the most part, but that is what Sunday Monday is. And so what we're doing, we're not talking about food. We're doing this with conversation. So we're bringing to the table, as I said earlier, conversation, just topics that happened yesterday, and we're bringing them to the table for your consumption. You know,
Yes.
so that we can even unpack some of these things, right? One of the things that happened yesterday, I'm gonna call it yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Is carnival. Because
Okay.
we're like post carnival.
So are we going to do that now? For not give away the timeline, or just say yesterday, as a general
just
reference to the past.
just to not give away the timeline, because the viewers don't know when we're recording this,
Exactly.
right? The viewers don't know when we're recording this, so we're gonna say it happened yesterday.
Yeah, so just yesterday. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So that's a new thing. Bam. Yeah, see,
Carnival happened yesterday.
Exactly.
Right? And we're here discussing it today.
Yeah.
In order to, so you can, partake in this meal.
Biggest one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say economically
Carnival
is
the
what they're
biggest-
saying.
The one that just happened is the biggest one
for Jamaica. Yet. Economically.
How they measure that?
Is what they must say. Economically, based on the amount of revenue were generated overall from the whole executions. They must say a couple $1 billion.
Who said that?
The economists, them, whoever the people them in charge, not the people them in charge are like, because so the individual persons can't, but the Ministry of Tourism, I guess them know how to do them calculations for say, are the either most hotel booked or all of the activities that would take place during that, I guess is what they'd say, to amount to the overall thing in terms of
so
best performing.
My thing is this, right? So there are definitely indicators where make them say, all right, cool. This didn't happen last year. This never happened the year before.
It can be numbers in terms of numbers of people. It can be numbers of hotel bookings around this time.
It can be various factors.
It can be various factors.
Right. My thing is this, right? Because generally the ministry, I'm named Dr. Edmund
Bartlett.
I see them throw numbers over the years, because even post-pandemic, there was like a big carnival, right? And even out of the context of carnival, he was saying that the tourism industry bringing like 3.5 billion US back in Jamaica. And I say, how do you measure that? How do you quantify that? Like, how do you put a figure to that, right? Because you don't know how much money this hotel over here make. Well, probably because they have to report it. And it's not just hotels. It's not just hotels, because people who provide tourism services, right? How you know how much? How do you gather all this information to say, okay, this is the figure?
Yeah, I mean, so me not go try to bust my brain on it. And the reason, this are the reason why I wouldn't even say it's suspect. Like, how do you measure Jamaica being the #1 Caribbean island for destinations and all of them things? How do you measure it? And how do outside agents measure it? Because oftentimes I know we say, oh, Jamaica is the #1 place in the you know what I say, like,
I think that's easier to measure, as opposed to monies coming in from various sources, right? Because it then tells me that, okay, there's definitely things that they use to determine, okay, where these monies come from, right?
Yeah.
But then Mulupan, the local man will provide some form of tourism service. Mulupan, people will sell craft item and all that. Mulupan, all of these things. I'm like, are those monies captured in this total amount?
This is what would I say? Because again, me and you were discussing it, right? We're not gonna know. But this is what would I say? This is what would I say to that is, if they didn't have a way of recording how much money the country was taking in, and be able to tell the Jamaican people, say, all right, through this, it would be a problem. So I'm not. What I'm saying is that while the tool, or however they measure it, might be eluding us now, if there wasn't a way, it would be a problem.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, and I'm not saying that there isn't a way now. I'm just saying, what is the way?
Yeah.
Right. Because I've tried to research it. Right.
Above.
See,
above over here. That's above.
I've tried to research it, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see a bunch of JIS article come up, right? And they speak about infrastructure. You know, they speak about infrastructure, and they speak about it from spending monies on infrastructure. It doesn't speak about, well, what I read, right? And granted, there are multiple other articles on this that I haven't read. So probably me need to do a little bit more research into it. But if you guys know how this is measured, you can share it with us. But for me, what
I've some
bright
economists out there.
Yeah, I have some bright minds out there, right? But what I've read is that it's more from a spending side. Hey, we got this money, so we're spending. Somebody say, how do you determine, right, how much money actually came into the island? Because you might be overstating or understating it, right? And overstating it poses, I don't think it poses a problem, but it kind of say, hey, Jamaica make money off of tourism, and in a way, it kind of position tourism for Jamaica in a positive light, right? And it makes the minister look good. Like the things that he is doing is what is contributing to the upward movement of tourism in Jamaica. And that may or may not be true. It may or may not be his doing. It may or may not be the Ministry of Tourism's doing, right? I just want to know how this is measured. I just want to know how, what are the factors what make them say are cool? Where are we pulling monies from? Are we saying this part bringing that amount of money, that part bringing that amount of money, right? Where is this? Where is this information? We just need access to that information. That's my thought on it.
Yeah. If somebody bright enough, I can't say nothing about it. I know you come from an account standpoint. Where's the money coming from? You know what I mean?
And not even that.
Where is it going? How is it being recorded?
It's not even accounting. It's just like as a normal man, like, yeah, but himself will make 3.5 billion US dollars.
Go over.
I don't really commit the money that to the money. 3.5 billion. Billion US dollars, bro. You know the billionaires in the US, right? You know.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Bro, it's billion.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm way too passionate about this. How?
But what I again, I'm not even gonna say how for that, because for me it makes sense. It is the best performer in terms of the Jamaican economy, in terms of bringing in capital.
Yeah.
And based on me have to also look upon it from a wide standpoint in terms of their journalists covering this. You have people who are more knowledgeable than me, where do make sure them do them due diligence, and nobody now come out and I say, yo, the numbers where you call out, it's a farce. You know what I mean? It's a fluke. Or I say it's fake. Or XY. You know what I mean? So I'm leaning on somebody else's better understanding as it relates to that to call it out. And I'd like to think that over all of these years, if there was a misrepresentation in our numbers, people would have did call it out.
I agree.
Me can't say nobody call it.
I agree with that. What I'm not saying that the numbers aren't true. But when I think about numbers, I'm like, those are big numbers, right? I just would like to know where these numbers are coming from. How are you coming up with these numbers? And I don't think that he or whomever is randomly coming up with these numbers. I don't think that, right? I'm just saying that for me, I would like to probably quantify it a little bit to be like, okay, I can see that.
Okay.
I can say, it came from there. It came from, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know much about the tourism industry, but for me, I would like to just provide some context behind the 3.5 billion or whatever billion that the country's making over the years. And probably there is. I did say that earlier, right? Probably there is. And I don't know where to find that information. It's so difficult to find information in Jamaica, by the way.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you search online, you find like a bit, and you don't know if it's actually true. And you don't know where to get information from in Jamaica. It's, bro, stressing.
You have to call somebody when no.
Call the ministry.
Me don't know me, I call you.
I call the ministry.
Exactly.
I call the ministry. And I haven't called the ministry, so,
exactly.
I'll probably go to
Yeah, but carnival, winding up and down and the girls, man, all of them stuff coming on. We are talking about money and all these things. Money with me and you now see. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we can talk about the ladies at the road walking up and down in half naked.
I've never been to carnival.
And them something there. Eh?
I've never been to carnival. I've never been.
I've been to carnival parties. Like when it was a carnival party, I've been to like soca parties.
Yeah.
So you kind of get a feel for carnival, little bitish from that.
I don't think the carnival people would agree with you.
But no. And what I'm saying in terms of I'm saying that in terms of like the outfits and the wear and stuff like that, because you have a outfit category when you Monday wear.
When you
Monday wear. I like some of these carnival events, and I think Monday wear is like the things that them would have probably wear upon the road match. So like the little like panty something and the little shorts something and
that's Monday wear.
Yeah, them call it Monday wear. I mean,
as in Monday, as in Monday.
Yeah, Monday wear is what them call it. I don't know where the name come from. I don't know the historical background.
If we don't know, I can make you know.
Yeah,
if we don't know, I can make you know. I've never been to carnival.
Time America, but I call somebody we actually know. More like go carnival and do carnival
Monday
things.
wear.
But yeah, I've heard the term Monday wear in terms of like what to wear to the carnival party. Mm-hmm. And that just a pretty much say, yo, you can wear something skimpy or whatever, dress, you know what I mean, very relaxed to forward. So it's not even like casual, because casual would be like, well, we are wearing now, right? What me are wearing now. This could have probably
wear carnival
as Monday wear.
Gym fit.
You know what I mean? Minus maybe,
Shots.
Maybe the shirt. Cause the shirt, sometimes maybe the shirt we did I wear earlier in terms of the no sleeve and them
When you put on a shirt, I got my hat and a blouse and skirt. In a hot people, man, nah, go around there. In a hot, just in a sweat, but hot.
No AC.
No AC. I'm like a fan right there, so.
We have to go start the Patron early and tell the people.
I'm like a fan right there, so my dad going in a hot.
But yeah, so it was actually my first carnival in terms of like being on the road with them. I was there for work, so you know what I mean? It's a different experience. One thing I can say for a fact is that we go out at carnival and do them walking there and this choose them on the inner as ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Uno strong.
What kind of shoes them?
And I'm saying woman strong, you know.
What kind of shoes them in?
Some of them in some like soldier bread me walk in a shoes where comfortable.
Sneakers. But I've seen a lot of women in sneakers.
Yeah, no, yeah. But say them like, I mean, say yo, own a foot nah, button no, brother. Bro.
Yeah.
Me nearly drop on my face, you know. To all my leg them cramp up, you know. Me a walk, you know.
Because you're old, bro. Because you're old.
Probably at that, but me see old people on the road too. You know what I mean? You might think you're young at heart, you know what I mean? But me see old man and old woman on the road that walk up and down to one fit like fiddle. Me I wonder if them do some sort of special workout before them go up on carnival, because brother, me I tell you something, me I walk and every minute me I feel stop and I sit down on the side of the road. I was tired.
I think that comes with it, because what comes with carnival is like pre-carnival.
Brother,
the gyms are booked out. Right? So from like January.
But the people them want me say, but me no said all of them not go work. Me no said them not work. All of them not work out.
Nah, there's some people where,
like,
they don't care.
And I don't either. You know what I mean? Like, your life, live it.
You know what I've heard is that.
But you're not fit.
The carnival.
You're not very fit.
Yeah. The carnival costumes are very expensive. I hear
they are.
But they're
tiers to the level of expense. You know what I mean?
Because I hear some of them come with food, you probably get unlimited liquor.
You get band and all of them look at something there.
You get a little fed up on your back.
It's a whole experience. I get breakfast, lunch, and dinner for some of them.
So
when you reach early, you get your breakfast.
What do you think is the range for, a carnival where?
Probably, would I say, no, probably maybe 20,000. And we might be low balling it.
Hey.
But about $80,000.
I'm sure people going in the comments.
And in
like
terms of
20,000.
in terms of US dollars, that are probably would I say about 200, like 150,
120 though.
150 to because some of them have like t-shirt. Like you get a t-shirt and something, you know what I mean? That might be the cheaper end. And then when it comes to the little fandangos and all of them things, they're more expensive. And then the more fandangos, some of them you get the fandangos where you don't get the wings. And then the wings, you fly, the money, them fly with your money too. You know what I mean? Because you're spending a lot on that.
Can you go to carnival without joining a band or whatever the case is?
Yeah. So you have the sidelines. It's like
the master.
If you want to walk on the sidewalk and march alongside it, you can. But you know what I mean? You're the side. Because a lot of people, what them do, them stand up on the sidelines and enjoy themselves. The band that pass them do them thing on the sidelines. You know what I mean? And what we recognize on the road is like you have the workers and they have like a rope. So them stand up on the side and then we walk. So you can't really crossover too tough. And I guess you can tell whether or not somebody will wear a bandy or near. Maybe somebody will see and say, yo, come off fire. I don't know. I never see nobody get run though. So I can't say that. I can't say that definitively.
Okay.
But I know that you're not gonna get nothing off of the truck if you not have a band or anything there. Yo, like I saw people on the sidelines, the supporters, the carnival supporters there. You know what I mean? And they might do them thing on the side too.
You know who I'm feeling for in a carnival?
Who that?
The truck driver.
No, sir. Them have it the easiest. What you talking about?
Bro, have you Juvon, you ever drive a nigger net and drive come back? You ever drive a nigger and drive come way back, bro?
Yeah.
That up here, sir. First and foremost, up here, sir, burn you. You understand?
As if it's still up.
Yeah.
No, but you're more comfortable than people that might walk up and down.
Hold on. Bro, you drive slow. I can imagine.
Yeah, drive slow. Yeah.
Round that on the back of your foot.
No, man.
If you press the brake all the time, bro, that's not easy. That cannot be easy on the truck driver. Pressure. Baba, I want to come out of the road. That cannot be easy. The truck driver probably have the hardest job out there. Not the photographer. On the videographer.
Yeah, all right. I would prefer to be in the truck driving than to be walking. Me can't tell you, the people with the hardest job out there are the people who hold the rope on the sideline.
What do you mean by hold the rope? So when you say hold the rope?
So there's like a rope. So you have the two sides of the road, then, the sidewalk. See? The people, like I guess the workers, them a hold a long rope so that people don't cross over, the crowd don't go over. So it's almost like a containment thing.
Got it.
And you walk with the rope, you ensure, you know what I mean, the lines are get kept. But you have to be walking with it.
Do they walk with the band?
Yeah, them have to walk with the band.
Them walk the entire thing?
Them walk the entire thing. And if you walk the rope.
They're literal gatekeepers. Basically.
Exactly.
Them like, hey.
They are the partition. That hard. That me hard. That hard.
But
you know what I mean? Because you have to keep up with the line, you can't do a slack.
I don't know how else them would do that.
No, you kind of have to, yeah. Unless you have the like an infinite amount of them little barrier thing there.
I saw a very, very, very interesting with Carnival. I saw a video on Twitter, I believe, with a girl, she got saw. Whole a police officer in them neck.
Oh yeah. Well,
and a wine pan him.
Yeah, the dog.
You see, if that move, she bust a wine pan him. But that was very interesting.
Why?
I didn't even take in the conversation on Twitter. Someone actually sent me that video from Twitter, right? I didn't even see the comments or whatever the case is, right? Because but I can imagine what the comments were.
Which is like what?
Something about squatty, something with squatty, something like, something would say already, that's not, I'm sure there's some controversy surrounding it regarding people saying that that shouldn't be done. Or, you can just imagine, when you see certain things,
that shouldn't be done on whose part? The girl's part or the police officer's part?
Probably both. And I'll tell you why in a few, right? But when you see certain things, you know how they are going to be received on social media, right? So even before, if I see a video in my hand, before I even post it, I know say, all right, cool, this I get certain comments. You know the comments is welcoming already, right? But just for address that, I was thinking that on both part, you know what I mean? Because that's a police officer. You can't even go around it. That's authority. That's and he's working.
Yeah.
Right? But he's working at Carnival. Right? It doesn't matter where you're working at. It's the law. It's police officer. You don't broke the law based on which part you're there.
What's the law?
Right? Hold on. I'm just saying that he's authority. Right? I don't know what the law is in terms of
working on duty.
In terms of her whining on him, right? Because I would think that as a police officer, you should be alert, right? You should know what's going around.
The dog is alert still.
In his society.
He never did appear no mind. The man did not watch the road. The man did not stand up. The man did not stand up like one of them England guard in front of Buckingham Palace.
Do you think he should have said, yo, Bill?
I think if he wanted to, he could have.
So you don't think he wanted to? You don't think he wanted to?
All right, so there's two ways to look at this. Zine, the fact that he was non-responsive in the moment, meaning hands to the side.
Him shook.
Him did a look attentive, him did a do him, you know what I mean? The impression you get is that the dog are doing work, the man are doing work. You know what I mean? Again, based on how it look, as the man stand up straight and him wall and him now look upon her and she do her thing, ray. You know what I mean? To me, if he wanted it to stop, I would have flipped it. If it was a female police officer and a man did go up to her and whine, me know so she not gonna allow it. Well, more than likely, I'd assume
you gotta say what
that she not gonna allow it. She probably would have there's nothing to dig. She probably would have said, yo, no, move, like this and not me that. Don't try that with me.
So you don't think that the man should have done that?
No, but what I'm saying, he could have.
Okay. He could have done anything.
He could have. But what he did was take the stance of being non-responsive. So instead of engaging and like carrying on, him just stand up like a soldier, although you're police.
But he's not, because I was just about to say that.
What?
He's not a soldier.
No. Go ahead. You're not. You're police.
Go ahead.
Him stand up like soldier and him did a focus on the road. He could have pushed her off and say, yo, Ray.
Yeah.
But he did non-responsive. So he never did engage, but he wasn't not engaging. And to me, again, so carnivals have passed. You would have, and I think we all learn from the past, you know what I mean? Carnivals have passed, you have videos of police officers are do them thing. You see me, I say a girl come on a array and she fling it on too tough, you gear her one, and then you probably would get a little flack for say, hey, they found the duty rare. But I don't think in this case, he would get more so the flack in terms of, hey, you're upon duty, you're not supposed to array, because he wasn't engaging. Like he was trying not to engage. He never did a wall arm, never did a do ray, just did a stand up straight.
That
Zine, the second half of that is what I say. People, I think I saw some people talking about the double standard of it, where if it was a woman, you could not do that, and because the man, you feel like say you can do ray, blah, blah. But again, I think if he never wanted the engagement, him could have always say no. Yeah.
Which you're saying that you don't think, essentially what you're saying that you don't think is right or wrong.
Yeah, I think he took the stance of neutrality in the moment. You can't cuss him for what him do because he wasn't engaging. I never him call her over, him never do ray, and him never did a gear and a wine pan top it. Him just did bill.
Yeah.
Is a message.
But I am happy that you use the word responsive. Because in the nature of a policeman, it's a policeman we're talking about. In his duty, he should be responsive. Right? I'm thinking...
Should be responsive to a threat.
Because
Whenever did that experience not
because responsive in nature, right? Because what this does, it really and truly distracts him from his job, whether you want to admit it or not. That's a distraction, right? So I'm happy that you use the word responsive, because you have to admit that he should have been responsive, right?
And push her
you cannot just be, okay, man, and I'm sure, I'm thinking that this probably violates some form of code of ethics or whatever law. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. But I would think that, in your duty as an officer, right, something coming your way and distract you and be like, you know what? Because essentially, him not doing anything, he must say, you know what? I'm not mind a distraction,
Again, I'd use, for this very scenario, I'd use the same Buckingham Palace guard situation.
Are they police officers?
They are officers of Buckingham Palace. They're guards, not security guards. They run of the mill. Their position is technically a guard. Based on where because the two police did it in the video. Based on where they were standing, it seemed as though they were sort of stationed there.
They were stationed there.
Zine?
So it's like Buckingham Palace kind of vibe.
Again, at that point in time, in the day, it seemed as though they were stationed there.
Yeah.
And to me, as me I say, to me in the situation, he was looking out. The man did a focus on him work same way. He never did a focus on the distraction in front time. You see me? He never did a engage with it. He was still alert. From what I saw, he was still alert. You couldn't tell me say him concentration did sway off of him job, because he never did a focus on him did a focus on him work.
There's a thin line between engagement and enjoyment here.
Yeah.
For me. Very, very thin line between engagement and enjoyment. And then...
And them things that happen, I'm not going to say it right or wrong, but them things that happen all the while in terms of parties and carnival and rave, where the people, where the ladies will try to engage with men in suits. You know what I mean?
I get it, right? As I said, very thin line between engagement and enjoyment here for the officer, right? We'll soon get to the girl, right?
If you had one officer, you'd push her off.
I don't know. I don't know. I've never been interested in turning a police officer. You know what I mean? I can't even...
It's a hypothetical.
I can't even picture myself as a police officer.
It's a hypothetical.
It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Very hard to do.
If you were anybody of respect.
Yeah, for respect me, you would do that. You're bright. If you come show up your body for me. You understand me? I say, you see me, so you're going to know me and see me and respect. And so that's the point that I want to make when it comes down to the girl, right? Yeah. But we'll soon get to she. I just think that for the officer, I would think that, you have to kind of be a little bit more. So initially, you can't blame him, because him never call her over, him never attract that, right? And it also begs the question, are there any respect for officers or people in authority?
I do think there is respect.
Right? It begs that question. It begs a lot of questions, right?
Again, and what I'm going to chalk it up to, you know what I mean? Because my not even environment. my position in this whole thing is, for me, the officer's response for him is the most adequate response. I'm going to say for him, because if you are the officer, Zine, let's say you wanted it to take place. But just say, let's say you wanted it to take place. You know you're not supposed to go out and go get it. But let's say you were okay with it happening.
Yeah.
Being non-responsive is the best way to handle it. How he handled it would have been the best way to handle it.
No.
You not understand what me I say?
No.
You not understand what I don't like talk to the people. I talk to the people.
I'm gonna see it like that.
You don't understand what me I say? Like, what he did in the moment is the best way to respond to it. He was still focusing on his duty as an officer, which is looking out if there's any enemy combatants on the road, anything afoot, if anything cannot brew.
Or,
you know what I mean?
Or just be looking at, hey, there are cameras here, so I can't do anything.
No. What me not even business about the camera. Yeah or nay, the camera did there, we see. You know what I mean? We can't talk about something we not see. You know what I mean? We would either do behind the covers.
Which?
Me I talk about that. So do you think, I personally believe that his non-response in the moment, the fact that him never did engage in it, you could have the same did still.
But was he not engaging in it?
He was not. He wasn't.
Juvon.
The man stationed there like Buckingham Palace guard.
Juvon.
And the girl come up and taunt him and a wine pan him and the man like a Buckingham Palace guard, the man just stay.
Officers are supposed to be responsive. Right?
Again, responses to threats. We're not going to be responsive. What's that threat?
That's a threat. That's a threat to him doing his job. That's a threat to him carrying out his duty effectively.
Me know say if something did pop off, the man would have pushed her off same time. And go attack the dude.
Okay, so
you know what I mean?
So you're saying that. So you're basically saying that, okay, him then enjoy it, right? You can basically enjoy it.
Again, his expression on him face, you wouldn't know say that enjoy it. You know what I mean? The officer might, cause in his defense now.
Yeah.
Like if he's supposed to defend himself, him could have said, yo, listen, I wasn't engaging with this person. And you couldn't definitively say.
Neither were you neither did he disengage.
And what I'm saying is that you couldn't definitively say that he was engaging with her. And that's my thing.
I agree with that, right?
You know what I say? So he has a defense. And the mere fact him have a defense, me I treat this like court. If the judge would have thrown the case.
I don't think so.
Yeah, the judge would have thrown the case.
That's almost
that's
almost like saying,
officer, I salute the fact that you weren't engaging. You know what I mean? You did that. The girl did give you a wine. And me can't even say you take it or you never take it. You just leave it. You know what I mean? You focused on your duties at the point in time. You never make shit confuse you. And you never engage or you never jump and go on and do the most. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Because you only see engaging as that. Yeah. I don't see engaging just as that. Yeah. Engaging is allowing it to happen. You have the responsibility. You have the power in your hand to stop it right there and there.
Yeah, but,
right?
But you don't want to stop it.
So he engaged.
You didn't.
He engaged.
You just allowed it.
Do you realize
you allowed it? You allowed it. You allowed it. That's not engaged. No, man, you allow it. You allow it.
You hear that? Who allowed it?
Yeah.
Who allowed it?
You allowed it.
Okay.
So say yes, the police officer wrong.
It's a tricky situation for me.
Then low it, man. It's a police officer wrong.
It's a tricky situation for me. I'm not say him wrong, neither am I saying it.
Is he right?
But for me, when I look upon it, I say
it don't look good.
It don't look good. I'm sure because even though the girl come over to him, he could have done something.
You know why it's fine to me? You know why it's personally fine to me?
Go ahead.
I think in the climate of Jamaica, is what me in terms of our perception of police officers being like one way and them this and them that and them ray. Sometimes you have to allow to see the humanity.
There are multiple ways they could do.
No. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no.
This man,
I'm not saying no.
This man said, Juvon just said to people. Juvon just said, listen. Juvon just said, a girl for wine for a police officer.
I'm not saying. Not alone.
Him human.
Not alone.
That's what you say, bro.
Not alone.
That's crazy.
Not alone. But we say that and say, yo, it's something that you find relatable. It's something that you can find relatable because you can put yourself in the police officer's position and say, if I were that officer, what would I do?
Tell her to stop. Mama, ease up.
All right, cool.
Hey,
and that's some officers might say that and some officers might not. It's almost like community policing.
Remember them have like district constable.
It's like police, community policing. It's like going into a community and engaging with the community to make them know, say, yo, we are one.
This is not similar to playing football with the people in the
It
community.
is though.
This is not similar to playing basketball.
It is though.
How is it similar?
The people do something for your enjoyment and you're partaking in it.
No.
The people do something for them enjoyment and you're partaking in it.
Well, like what I'm telling you is not similar, right? Because you're going to the community policing, you're going there, we can't do that, you there. You go, it's intention.
Yeah.
You're going there, say you're going to do this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That officer never have a clue say a girl like a wine for him.
Yeah.
I'm going there for work.
But the second it happened, him say community police. He said, we can't push her up because it's going to send a bad message
to the community.
To the community, say, I'm not a part of you. Me have to show you say I'm a human and I'm a part of you guys.
This brother. All right.
Me not going to vilify the police officer at that moment.
And I'm not.
Because it don't look bad and it don't look good.
Juvon,
neutral.
I'm not doing that either. What me I say is that I not even know where I stand.
Yeah.
Right? As for the girl, I can't say me even I got bash her in any way because she that carnival.
Brother, our culture, brother.
Hold on, bro. She would have carnival, right?
Yeah.
And then what happens at carnival is that a lot of people are under the influence.
Mm-hmm.
Or what about people? You have driving under the influence, you have dancing under the influence.
Mm-hmm.
It's another DUI that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's like, she's under the influence. She probably not even know she's a police officer. I'm just saying. I don't know. If I were to find an excuse for that girl, I would say she probably not even know.
It's a stretch. That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
but you know, earlier when I said, I just feel like you have to probably even chug it up to like respect for authority too. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people there, but like, I know I'm not even supposed. I know I'm enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's certain things you just know you're enough to do.
Yeah.
You go one on bro, there's a million man there. You see a police officer, you know the police. You know what you're doing.
We have a history of doing it though. Jamaican people have a history of doing it.
I'm not go party.
Yeah, Jamaican people have a history of there have been. This is not going to be the first, and it's not going to be the last.
I don't think so either.
This is not the first, and it's not going to be the last. Where a patron, a woman, try to wine pan a police officer. It is a conquest. It is something daring, and we are a very daring people.
Yeah, that we are.
Exactly.
That we are.
You are gonna try it. If it not work, it don't work. But me I gonna try.
That
you know what I mean?
If you push me, I will just say go.
If you push me, I will just say go.
I'm gonna try.
And you know, say more than likely, him not gonna push you. Him not gonna embarrass you.
If you not push me, that was a nice Instagram moment for me.
Man, not even think say she did that. She post it. You know what I mean? As somebody else.
Listen, them girl have
it is like, and I think this would have been happening before even cameras did super popular. I think it's just something to do because you're there enjoying yourself. And you see the policeman over on the side, him not enjoy himself. And you say, you know, I'm gonna make him enjoy himself. Me gonna give him something to enjoy. You know what I mean? I don't. I feel like I saw Jamaican people look on things sometimes. Boy, police over there look lonely, man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't see it.
I see over here, so I say, yeah, man, me I go and see him. And then the crowd goodly rile her up and say, yeah, man, go on. Hey. Yeah. It's what we do.
I don't necessarily see it like that, though, in terms of like before cameras and all them stuff there, right? I do think that there was a different respect for police officers way back in the 80s and the 70s.
You feel so?
Way back in the 70s.
You think some of them police officers were great tone and old right now, never did have wine out them belly pan. And not them time they put that get away with it.
But that's the name about context matters. Right? Context matters. So police officers can enjoy themselves. They can go to parties. But me talk about when they perform a duty. It's a whole different thing. Right? You perform a duty now, bro. And a party time. This is performance time. Right? I execute my duties now. I have to go so hard cool for them people at time for party, and I'm here to protect and serve the community. You understand? I'm here to protect
Do you think any of the workers there on the day should not partake in the activities of carnival? Outside of police officers, just any other worker that was there on the day should not partake in the activities of carnival?
That is heavily dependent on what you're there doing and what you're there doing, what your contract says, because that's very important, right? What your contract says, and how you, what you're doing, what your contract say. Like if you're operating within within those bounds, it's totally fine. If your contract say, yeah man, you know, have to engage the patrons and whatever, it's totally fine, right? If it say, hey, you're here to work, you're not here to party, and you go ahead and you do something outside of that scope, it's a whole different thing. You understand what I say? You were the day at work. What did your contract say?
Me never have a contract was say nothing specifically to not being able to enjoy. I'm there to do work. I'm there to do. Well, I'm not even nature of my work. I'm there for do a duty. If I do my duty, me just clear this.
It never come out nowhere.
Just clear this.
No, it never have to.
No, just clear this.
It never come out nowhere. It never come out nowhere. But it's there. You don't have to clear it up. But it's there. It's fine. It's fine. You don't
I'm clarifying. No, but like I was actually like walking with the people whom I work with still. So I mean, them can talk about me deportment on the road and all of them things. But I'm clarifying because I'm a married man.
All right.
You know what I say? I'm already tell my wife say I was not on the road doing anything. Right?
Yeah.
Them me say you go so me go so. You know what I mean?
You skip.
Full sidestep. Bro, like I was in full sidestep mode and
you know
no,
say?
And me not even a cap, like that was me on the road. Like I was
you know
me a Willy what is Willy Bums?
you know some happy.
Me hide them.
You know some happy say you bring up that say you're married, right? Because it's a decent segue to blouse and skirt. Chance the Rapper last year. Chance the Rapper came to Carnival last year. This year he's
back.
He wasn't at Carnival.
Oh, and never come. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? He's actually getting a divorce.
Okay.
So it came out like during Carnival time, and people are saying.
Oh, so I say because of Carnival.
People.
I said because of
are
Carnival.
saying because he was here last year without his wife, right? And him that.
But there could have been problems before.
Him that wine them girl, right? I'm gonna drink this.
There could have been problems before.
Right. Last year when I saw him, I'm like, all right, cool, Chance the Rapper there. I didn't even think much of it, right? When I saw the news this year and people were online talking, they're like, because you have to chalk it up to like dynamism in a relationship, because some relationship have a threshold for them thing there.
Yeah.
Right. Some relationships say, you know, your wife allow you. Your wife say, cool, babe, go on, whatever, it's fine. You know what I mean? And there's because you know a lot of people want project for them relationship, other people relationship. You know what I mean? Everybody relationship are not the same, right? You do have some people allow certain things in them relationship, and that would probably be fine for his wife. She shouldn't have no problem with it, right? So that's how I thought of it initially. But then I think about them like this is Jamaica though. Jamaica's a destination.
Yeah.
Do you go to Bora Bora without a wife?
Which is what I was saying earlier. Like maybe there was problems in the water before we come to Jamaica.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, is what I said. Like you being here without your wife is indicative that there might have been problems.
Yeah, not really, because again, as I said,
might have been problems.
Yeah, because I said earlier too, you know, like certain relationship allow for that, but no. It kind of, speculate. No, there's context to it. No, be like, probably, him and them wife probably separate from last year.
They probably them just separate and they know them and say, all right, cool, yeah. Man come to Jamaica and say, all right, come on, see what separation life feel like.
But what do you think more that? Can you go to a destination without your wife?
Yeah. That's how much. So let me say it like this: do I believe that my wife can go to a destination without me? Yes.
Well, that's a destination. What do you think of me? Like a place like Bora Bora.
Yeah, like
Thailand.
Yeah.
Thailand place there.
Yeah.
So your wife can go without you.
Yeah.
As I said, you know, you have certain relationship, dynamism in relationship. You know what I mean? Case in point, right?
So your wife couldn't go out on an excursion without you.
We're talking about a destination.
No, but the destination includes excursions.
Yeah, we're talking about an excursion.
So your wife could
outside of context.
Your wife could go Bali for a week and come back without you?
She could. She could do anything without me.
But
Would we be together after that?
But
I don't think so. You understand?
why?
And again,
Why though?
I'm sweaty. For me, there are certain things where I don't want me and my partner doing, my partner experience. And I'm not saying that my partner cannot experience things without me, right? There definitely has to be certain things in place. And when I talk about my wife, right? These are somebody who I trust. So maybe, this is somebody who I trust. I'm married. But I would look at it like, why would you want to? Like, why? Why would you want? And I'm not saying that there aren't times when you don't want time away from your person or time away from your partner, but why do people that thought they come in their head? So you're right. Me I go Paris. Just by myself, because I just want to experience it by myself.
Yeah.
In the context of marriage.
So to me, it's a convo. Like it not go just like, if it's a get up and it just happen thing, then that's different. Okay. You see what I say? But chances are this I go take some amount of planning to get done, and chances are me I go involved in the planning process of it.
Got it.
You see what I say? Because me have to make sure so when you go everything like smooth. You see what I say? Right? It's not like. For me, I'm more likely to encourage that versus to say, boy, you know, I'm gonna feel like say, yo, it's all right for you, I go, and me they over. No, like me look on them things different. Like me look on them things as, all right, cool. If this is something that you want to do,
yeah,
because there's also a part of it where if you don't want to do it, you're not to do it.
Yeah,
you know what I say? But if let's say it's an opportunity will come up where, you have some time. Maybe you've been looking at this destination for a while. I say, yo, you want to do this, it's usually not random. Like places like that aren't usually like random trips. So you plan out everything from top to bottom by yourself. A lot of them things they happen with like groups of people or whatever. So there's usually a lot more context that goes into. So
the thing is, I'm looking at it just like you just get up and go. That's how I'm looking.
No, man, get up and go different.
Right. So that's how I'm looking at it. Right.
Get up and go. You know, the respect. Get up and go. That's different.
That's the lens I was looking at. It. When I look at it like, you go, maybe know someone will go body next week. But next week.
Yeah, that's
a crazy thought. You understand? Not to think of going to Bali, but next week, because that tells me that you've been thinking about this for a while, right? You didn't even bring me in that thought process. I do think that in a relationship you have to communicate certain things. You know what I mean? Cause I can't just get up and be like, yo, boom, I want to go this. You understand? Matter of fact, I think it's probably different where how women and men view this. You understand what I say? For a woman, where go right away, she pray. You understand? I say, for us men, we kind of have a threshold for them thing. All right, go babe, go and go do your thing. You understand? Your partner been there for a while.
Bro, me dep on go and go do your thing. And that's a video, bro.
Come out of a space.
No, I not even say come out of a space, but like
that's exactly what that came off.
No. It's you have to understand. You have to understand your partner. No,
Juvon.
No, you have to understand your partner. You have to understand your partner.
I get it, but when they do this,
you know, man. No, man, it's like because sometimes you have to force them to go out and do things.
All right.
You know what I mean? Just do like you can go, like enjoying this. Like how me look on things is you were an individual before you were in a marriage. You know what I say? If there's something that you want to do, my stance is going to always be support. That's my stance. My stance right off of the bat, I gotta be support first. We can answer all of the questions after. Oh, you want to do this? Yes. And I could figure it out afterwards. If it not work out, then it not work out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's like my stance is going to always be support first.
Got it.
Because me also know, say I'm the type of person where if me want to do something and support now come first, like me I go feel that way.
Is a certain way of projecting how you want to be received?
Yeah, but it's do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
You know what? You know when even table a conversation for like, cause this actually get deeper. Cause the place I want to go with it, they're like when I go, it actually gets way deeper.
Okay.
But Cenat was in Jamaica, people. Cenat was in Jamaica.
I have a video.
Yeah, with them.
Yeah. We might just fling it up for us eat.
Is Rvssian the new prime minister, the new tourism minister of Jamaica?
Let us not go there.
Let's go there.
No. It's
Rvssian was out with Cenat and them. Rvssian has had a big year.
yeah, but you call the man the minister of come on, brother. No.
Popcorn was.
No.
Remember I say, alright, so here we go. Remember I said Popcorn used to bring.
Bro.
Well, listen to me now, man.
Where James I go?
Popcorn used to bring all the celebs are coming to Jamaica. Popcorn used to bring them around. Right?
Bringing somebody around and them wanting to be here are two different things.
They're here. They actually came here. That actually shows that they want to be here.
Yeah, no, yeah. So that what I mean, so you calling the person, Popcorn, for example, the ministry or tour, they want to be here.
Yeah,
if they have a chauffeur,
it's
you know what I mean, that's a different thing.
I think everybody has a chauffeur when they come here. Most of them have a chauffeur. Right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that so even the minister of tourism, I'm just like making fun of the situation. Like, hey, when I said Juvon, yeah, the minister of tourism, if I see you do this on a constant, continuous basis, right?
So not actually bigger than the ministry of tourism,
no,
but yeah, say his influence is bringing in people to Jamaica.
That's what I'm saying. It's very light. Smile, man. You understand? it's very light. It's very light. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm gone, where have you gone with the conversation?
No, me I try to understand because you say it's strong, you know. So me have a pre if I say you really a think. So you know what I mean?
I didn't say that's strong, but come on, bro. Come on, you really?
No, again, that's why I said I never want to go into it right now.
I'm just saying that their influence now, you know, you used to see Popcorn carry around all of the artists, them like each time a Popcorn will come to Jamaica, them link Popcorn, right? I haven't heard any yet. But now, since the year started, I see Rvssian with Aiden Ross, the streamer, you know Aiden Ross. You know, I see him, Aiden Ross name. I see him with Kai, you understand what I say? And then I'm like, but wait, this kind of odd. I'm gonna see Popcorn. And I haven't seen Popcorn, you know what I mean, with any form of I haven't been watching Popcorn's content like that either.
To be honest, I'm not sure if maybe it's intentional not producing a lot of music. Like I'm not hearing a lot of Popcorn songs.
Yeah,
maybe I'm just out of the loop.
I'm not. Maybe I'm out of the loop too.
But the thing is, yeah, everybody have them season. And no, I probably just Rvssian season. For a while he wasn't here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Skilly Bang are probably somebody, even though they're in Jamaica right now, too tough like that. But maybe if him come back to Jamaica, then it would be like, all right, people are come link him because I'm at the whole heap of collaborations right now overseas. Shensia too. Yes, I say Shensia and somebody else were popular up on the road. A carnival too. So one of them American rapper, I think girls. But Shensia too, you know what I mean? But it's just I guess more so it is. Because when you mentioned these streamers a while ago, I say, all right, I see them people here with a whole heap of the bloggers and the vloggers here too. So, you know what I mean? Is it that special?
You say who with the bloggers and the vloggers?
Like me say Prince Pine on the road with I take picture with Kaidem and the other people them. Like I see content with them and other people in terms of like maybe just a photo or whatever there. He's not the only person with access to these people.
Who's not the only person?
Rvssian. Unless you say he is the chaperone.
I'm not saying he's the only person with access to these people. When Meek Mill came here and Popcorn brought him around, I wouldn't think that Popcorn is the only person with access to Meek Mill. I wouldn't think that Popcorn is the only person with access to like a DJ Khaled. Like when any one of these people come here, I don't think any one person is, you know. However, seeing the streamers in Jamaica, not even streamers, the people who do TikTok, because I don't think Jamaica has a heavy streaming culture like that, right? Probably TikTok live, I don't know if you want to call that streaming, right? So seeing the seeing the Prince Pine, seeing the my boy the name, very likable youth, what name? The tall youth.
Danar?
No, I'm not talking about Danar. Jaja, what name, man, my rebel. Oh gosh, Swiss blouse and skirt Lee. Dope. Seeing him with Kai them and them thing there. That's not far. right? Because they both kind of do the same kind of job. They're in the same industry, right? So it wasn't odd to see them, but in terms of seeing someone of Russian stature, someone who does music,
Okay.
right? Someone who does music. Because
Russian Lodge.
Yeah?
Russian Lodge. Russian at the Jamaican DJ Khaled.
Russian is Jamaica's DJ Khaled. That's how you say Russian. Yeah, Russian.
Him large. Him think large.
I don't think Jamaicans understand.
Like him think very large, you know.
Russian.
Like,
why for that big thing?
but
how you know, in music catalog, you know what I mean, the people them when work with and all them stuff, them I think people understand, sir.
No man,
Russian
him think
is outside of this universe.
The man that go take over South America and then come back.
Crazy.
The man a flex.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So nah, Lele don't like Russian thing none at all, because the man thing up here. My only thing is what may I say, it kind of sound like is almost like a him, like it's always positioned like a him and bring them like art. He is a factor in people
coming to Jamaica.
Yeah, these people coming to Jamaica, and to me, no, God would have come regardless. Like
So Manase primarily is neither am I saying primarily popcorn is or was, you know, but I do think that these people add to the
absolutely
to the luxury.
Absolutely.
To the luxury of Jamaica, you know what I mean? And what it is, I do think that Russian and popcorn, there's a lot of different Jamaican
They
artists.
are core to the culture and people love the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So when I say like Russian, no, I'm just talking about just someone in music where actually, you know, these people want to link up with.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Got them on large.
Them and carry them.
The Jamaican DJ Khaled. You know, who want to go over and link up with DJ Khaled? If you not stick it out today, thank you so much. Wait, oh yeah, laugh at me.
If them stick it out, people are here. I laugh a lot. You know what I mean?
Some honor. But thank you so much for sticking it out the first episode. Still have a little bit of kinks to work out. You know what I mean? But like it was solid. I appreciate the conversation. There were a lot of, you know what I mean, things said about a lot of topics. And I think that they were tabled and they were consumed.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe you have little leftovers, so you can probably anywhere in a drop off and you can pick it up back somewhere else. You know what I mean?
But thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. You guys are the first. If you're not lock in from now, what I want them to do is the people who are still here, put in the names in the comments.
Yeah.
Put in the names in the comments, just like and subscribe to. You know what I mean? But put in the names in the comments.
Yeah.
So upon the next one, we can shout it out and say, yo, yeah, you did watch, and you did there, and these are the people them where we can say you are the fans.
Yeah, I'm just going with the flow. But go ahead, Juvon.
I mean, yeah, una fan.
Yo, thank you guys for watching.
I'm Juvon.
I'm Jehm, and
this is the Sunday Monday podcast.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next episode.